My question has to do with affirmative action, and I mentioned several times earlier. In the history of the United States, as we all know, Civil War ended in 1865, and a lot of people think that slavery ended back then, but there was another form that is called indentured servitude that lasted until around the early 1900s, and so this form sort of continued, and then we got the civil rights movement in 1965. And so my question is, given the history, there are injustices done on people of color, and do you think that they deserve some sort of reconciliation? And if so, if not with affirmative action, what form? And if affirmative action is the answer, which according to your answer earlier, not exactly what you agree with, but for what length, right? How long should it last? And that's my question.
Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So if you are new here, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. So today I'll be reacting to Charlie Cake Crush Racist Pro Affirmative Action Activists. So guys, please stay tuned and let's enjoy this wonderful video together.
No, like no reconciliation, no reparations. We've already overly prioritized in society. I'll prove it to you. There is institutional black privilege in society today, and no one wants to say it out loud. Blacks can get into college with lower test scores. They get more acting contracts. They're literally in every other television commercial, right? They're allowed to, literally, if a white person says a certain word, you could be completely terminated from public life, right? And so we've spent trillions of dollars post-Great Society, post the Civil Rights Act paired with the Great Society. Did any of that help? No, actually, blacks got poorer on average. And so before the Great Society, 75% of blacks growing up in America had a father and a mother in the home. Now that number is anywhere between 20 to 25%. So America got significantly less racist. We spent trillions of dollars in our urban corridor. We implemented affirmative action in our government hiring practices, in our corporate hiring practices, in our college admissions. And yet, blacks on average are poorer than they were in proportion to the 1960s. What changed? And the answer is that we are not confident, we're not honestly courageous enough to empower black voices to say, hey, you have to fix the problem in your own communities. It's not about white guilt or white pandering. It's about, how about you stay with the woman you impregnate? How about you stop embracing gangster rap culture? How about you stop listening to music that glorifies the worst part of society? And people are afraid to say this, and Thomas Sowell wrote an entire book about it. And the affirmative action creates race resentment is what ends up happening. And while I acknowledge that, yes, of course there were laws that were unjust in the past, we've already lived under the biggest reparations program in the history of modern society, and it's been an abysmal failure. You want to know what true liberation would look like? Black America taking responsibility for their actions and doing the 3 to 4 things that are necessary to succeed.
Wow. Wow. And I love the way Charlie just answered this question very, very politely. Like when you were saying that give a lot of privilege to blacks than whites, but blacks still remain poor. Why? Because they have to face their community, they have to face their country. No, you run into white country when you have not faced yours. If your country is good, if your system is working well, I don't think you keep running away from your country always. Yes. So I feel that we should work with our government. They are able to face the black community very well, so that we won't be average, won't look poor anymore. At least we'll be able to stand out. Yes. So guys, let's continue and just watch the video with me.
In America, getting married before you have kids, graduating from high school, get a job, any job, and not committing crimes. This is what drives me nuts about the looting stuff, is that people say, well, it's just a matter of, it's a matter of survival. How about you stop acting like a criminal? How about you stop stealing stuff and we justify it? And the more that we do that, the more we are building a baseline of an acceptance. And here's the thing, just so we're clear, blacks make up about 12% of the American population, more specifically black men, 6% of the American population. They're responsible for 60% of the murders. That's a thought crime. You have 6% of the American population doing 60% of the murdering. And yet white people are the problem? No. It's black privilege, and I'm not afraid to talk about it. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Follow-up?
Do you want to follow up? Sorry, you want to follow up?
I
Yeah.
have a short follow-up.
Yeah.
So thank you for your response, and that was great insight. And it sounds like you're personally affected to an extent through the effects that you talked about, but through the black communities. And since we are affected, and you as well, do you think we have some sort of responsibility to sort of fix the problems on, instead of just giving our opinion, actually doing to an amount of what we can do? And if so, what would that look like?
Yeah, it's a great question. So here's what's amazing, is despite the fact that Asians have harder job getting into college, harder job getting high, Asians are like the wealthiest group in America by far, despite all the things that are thrown. And you might ask the question, why? Well, it's because Asian Americans stay loyally married far more than any other ethnic group. They prioritize education, and I don't want to overly generalize, but Asian moms don't put up with their kids committing crimes. Am I right? Right? A bunch of Asians looting, that dog does not hunt in the Korean American community or the Chinese American community. So yeah, there's like strong social fabric and cultural fabric that say it's not acceptable to engage in this sort of behavior. So no, I don't think we should ask for any special treatment. I think this, what is the goal? The goal is to do our best to try to create a society that values meritocracy and values work ethic and things you can change, not things you can't change. Thank you, man. God bless you. Thank you.
Wow, this is incredible. Yes, I feel that when we exhibit a good behavior, we have child when we are married, then we give birth, not giving birth out of wedlock and just giving birth, leaving your children for the government to take care of. We should get married, give birth, take care of your kids, teach them good morals, and also educate them in the right way so that they can be able to grow in the right way. It helps society a lot. It helps a lot. It helps change a lot of things. So I feel that we should all exhibit good behavior, and also leave racists alone. Stop being racist. We should also fix our country, and also even if we travel outside the country, maybe like we travel to US or UK or any other society, we should be able to stay away from any crime. Yes, stay away from any crime or do something that is not good in society. We should be able to stay away from anything. Feel that we should also do the right thing at the right time, and also not condemn people because of their skin colors. Yes. So guys, please comment below how you feel about this video. Comment below, like this video, subscribe to our YouTube channel, Ngal Fashion Store. Fashion makes sense.